Spartans! What is your profession?
Welcome to another video session with SRS, Signature Reload Solutions. In this particular session, I want to talk to you about something that we're coining the BOM. The BOM is the business of the moving business. And again, we are all in the moving industry. We are all in the moving business, but many of us have not been introduced to the business of moving, which is how to be effective with creating revenue, with your take home. What is it that you're being able to retain? What is it that you're being able to take home, to increase your lifestyle, to basically give you, your family, and your friends an opportunity to experience a better quality of life? So there's people that I've met in this industry year after year. I've done business with them for 10, 15, 20, some of them 30 years. And when I see them and I look at them, I'm like, man, these guys are still doing the same thing year after year after year. And every time you talk to them, the one thing they all say, yeah, I'm going to get out. Yeah, this is my last summer. Or yeah, this is it for me. And then you come back and what are they doing? The same thing. And sad to say is that many of them, just are in the moving business and they just survive. They just pay bills. And so I don't believe that any one of us should be working as hard as we do, should be making the sacrifices that we make to do the same thing year after year. So calling this session, and probably sessions after this, the BOM session, right? And what I mean by the BOM session is the business of moving. And so where we need to understand is this. I mentioned to you in a couple of sessions ago that I back the quality of my work by my signature. To me, if I can't put my signature on my work, then it's not ready to be sent. If I can't back it up with my signature and putting my stamp of approval on it, then something needs to be different. We need to fix it. We need to correct it. We need to redo it, whatever it is, to put our signature on it and to send it with peace of mind that I did a good quality job. I want to tell you a story. Back in 2016, I had a crew, a pretty large crew, doing some local work in San Antonio, Texas. And what I did was I hired a bunch of young guys, 17, 18, 19, 20, some of them, up to 25 years old. And there was several of them. I think that summer I had a crew of about 80 between, packers and loaders and runners and all that. And so one of the things that I was teaching them back then was this concept of putting their signature, being proud of their name, taking pride in their job, taking pride in their work, the way that they presented themselves in uniform, the way that they spoke to customers, the way that they did the walkthrough. And so basically just teaching them foundational principles. And many of them, were very, very appreciative of somebody being willing to take the time to do that. So there was one point where we were doing trailers. It was just a crazy summer, and we were, doing 7 days a week, and we were loading what we call no-touch trailers or railroad car trailers, and we were doing this on Saturdays and Sundays. So on one particular day, we were loading, and like I always did, is I would tie off with the mattresses, and at the end of the mattress, I would sign my name, and I would put my phone number. And the guys would ask me, why do you do that? And I said, because I'm sending my name, I'm sending my work and the quality, and my signature is basically saying I'm willing to back up the type of work that I'm doing. So lo and behold, we sent that trailer. I think it ended up going to Florida somewhere. And we were unloading about 18,000 pounds about 3 weeks later. And I get a phone call on a Saturday. And that phone call was from a guy. He introduced himself, basically said, is this Ernest Pena? And I said, yes, sir, it is. And he says, well, I'm calling you because I'm unloading one of the trailers we got, and you signed your name on the at the end of the load on the mattress cart, and you put your phone number. And I said, yes, sir. I said, I remember. I said, so So he told me the name of the shipper and all of that, and I recalled it, and I put it on speaker because I had 6 guys with me that were actually on that crew. So we got around the phone, and I said, "How can I help you?" He says, "Man, I just wanted to tell you, you guys did an amazing job. I mean, this trailer's loaded right." He says, "But the real reason I'm calling," he says, "because we're sending about 15 trailers back to Texas, and we're looking for somebody to connect with to unload those trailers." He says, "And with the fact that you signed your name and you put your phone number on it," he says, "and the quality of work that you did," he says, "we would like to see if you would be willing to handle these trailers for us." And of course, all the guys' faces, their mouth was dropped, and because we got an opportunity to see the effects of taking pride in what you do and the quality of work, and how that one shipment, that one trailer that we sent to Florida brought back the revenue of 15 trailers. So that was a pretty awesome lesson for them, and just the proof of how being willing to put your signature on your work, and that you're willing to, with confidence, to back it up by signing your name. So here's a challenge that I issue to you all in the business of moving. The challenge that I issue to you is this: ask yourself this question: am I willing to back up the service that I provide for customers, for drivers, for agents, for companies, whether it's a U-Haul customer, whether it's a pod customer, whether it's a moving agent customer, whether it's for a driver? Are you willing to back up the quality of work with your signature to bring you in the future more work, so that you can have the ability to increase your revenue and create a better quality of life? So I hope this helps somebody, just to give some principle and some thought. This is what SRS is about, Signature Reload Solutions. We're teaching the BOMB. It's the BOMB session, the BOMB system, the business of moving. So signing out with Signature Reload Solutions, Ernie Pena. Till next time.
Spartans! What is your profession?